You ever feel like your life is being directed by an invisible audience? Like every move you make, someone's watching, judging, silently rating you from a distance? Here's the cold truth. Most people aren't thinking about you nearly as much as you think they are, and the moment you finally realize that, you unlock a kind of freedom most people never get to taste. But here's the twist. We're all born with the need to be liked. Yet that same instinct is often the thing that destroys our potential. So the real question is, how do you stop caring what people think without becoming a cold, heartless jerk? Let's talk about it, because this is one of the most important things you'll ever figure out. And if you don't, someone else's opinion will quietly become the architect of your life. That's not dramatic. That's reality. Look, we live in a world where people get anxious about the number of likes on a photo, where they edit out their true personality so they can fit the algorithm of approval. And it's exhausting. You walk around wondering if you're too much or not enough. You hold back on speaking your truth. You bite your tongue in meetings. You post something and delete it because maybe it sounded dumb. You water yourself down until you don't even recognize who you are anymore. And why? Because you're scared of being judged, misunderstood, laughed at, or even worse, ignored. But here's the funny part. Most of the people you're scared of impressing are scared too. They're busy worrying about your opinion of them. It's a giant feedback loop of insecurity. We're all afraid of each other's ghosts. So let me take you into a story. There was a guy in college named Ryan. Average dude. Kind. Smart. Played guitar. But he had one major weakness. He wanted to be liked by everybody. So he would say yes to every party, every group hang, every opinion, even ones he didn't believe in. He'd laugh at jokes he didn't find funny, nod at opinions that made his stomach turn, because he thought that was the way to be loved. Then one night, during a late conversation, his roommate asked him something simple. Do you even know who you are without trying to impress people? That hit Ryan like a truck, because the truth was, he didn't. He wasn't a person. He was a mirror, reflecting back whatever people wanted him to be. That night, he made a decision. No more living for approval. And the next day, he showed up different, more honest, more real. He lost a few fake friends, but he gained something better, peace. And over time, people started respecting him more than ever. That story's real. And honestly, it's not unique. Because the day you decide to stop chasing approval is the day you start building real confidence. So, here's how you do it. 5 steps that will help you stop caring about what other people think. And finally, be free. Step 1. Understand the spotlight effect. You think people are noticing every little thing about you? They're not. Psychologists call it the spotlight effect. We walk around like there's a big flashing light over our heads, like everyone's tuned into us, like we're the main character of the universe. But truth bomb. Everyone's the main character in their own story. You spill coffee on your shirt? You think it's a scandal? Other people? They don't even notice. Once you understand that nobody's watching you that closely, you start taking more risks. You start letting go of the fear. Because the audience you think is judging you probably didn't even see the show. Step 2. Question the voice in your head. You know that voice that says, "Don't say that. They'll think you're weird." Or, "You look stupid in that outfit." Guess what? That's not your intuition. That's your insecurity. Start treating that voice like a pushy neighbor. You don't have to believe everything it says. When that voice starts spinning stories about how people see you, pause. Ask yourself, is that true? Or is that just fear talking? Most of the time, it's fear. Fear doesn't deserve to drive. Put it in the passenger seat. Step 3. Train yourself to be disliked. Yeah, you heard me. Train yourself to be disliked. Here's the wild part. Being disliked is a sign you're standing for something. You want to be a people pleaser? Great. You'll be beige wallpaper for the rest of your life. But you want to stand out, create, lead, live boldly? That requires contrast. Some people will love you. Others won't. And that's normal. Start small. Say no to something you don't want to do. Wear something a little different. Post a real opinion. Watch what happens. Yeah, some people might talk, but others will respect you more. And you will respect you more. Step 4. Build an inner circle that actually matters. You shouldn't care about everyone's opinion, but you also shouldn't care about no one's. The key is to care selectively. Build a circle of people whose opinions you actually respect. People who live with integrity. People who challenge you and want you to win. When you filter out the noise, you make space for feedback that helps you grow. Everyone else? They don't pay your bills. They don't live your life. And they don't get a vote. Step 5. Create before you consume. Here's a game changer. Start your day by making something. Before you scroll. Before you check likes. Before you let the world into your mind. Write. Paint. Building journal. Speak. When you create first, you shape your identity from the inside out. You stop waiting for permission to exist. And the more you create, the more confident you become. Because creation is self-ownership. And ownership is freedom. Now listen, this isn't a one-time fix. You don't wake up tomorrow and magically stop caring. It's a process. Some days, you'll still feel that pull to conform, to stay quiet, to shrink. But every time you choose authenticity over approval, you win a little piece of yourself back. And over time, those pieces become a whole, a real, solid, unshakable version of you. That's the goal. So next time that fear creeps in, that urge to hide, to blend in, to fit the mold, ask yourself this: whose life am I living? Because the truth is, you don't need everyone to like you. You just need to like you. And when you finally do, you become dangerous. Not in a bad way, in a free way. In a way that makes other people wonder what your secret is. And now that you know it, go live it. If this video hit you in the chest, if it gave you that quiet push you've been needing, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Subscribe for more real talk like this. And share this with someone who's stuck trying to please the world. Because the world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more real ones. And that, my friend, is you.